Hello everyone, the 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Slay the Princess. So, what we need to do is go on back to the cabin, because we've got another one that we're going to do this time. Let's just go on to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Alright, so for what I want to do this time...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Okay.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor...
So, this time we do no blade. And then we go from here.
The door to the basement creaks...
Okay. So this time, we end up retrieving the blade.
You must have the wrong address.
Great
Oh,
job. You've given
that's
away
different.
the element of surprise.
I didn't think about it. Because I don't have the blade.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yeah.
There's a heavy chain
All
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. I am begging.
Okay. So... Hold on, let's talk first.
Okay.
Okay, keep her locked away. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blade without saying another word. Either way, though, we close the door.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh.
You better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Oh.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help.
And you
to get
thought
out
she
of
was
it.
so beautiful a minute ago.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I don't think so either.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Okay.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Alright.
Okay.
Now we close the door.
Decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Yeah, you'll slowly just get on board with whatever I do.
You slowly creep down the basement
Oh.
stairs. It's quiet.
Okay, I need to close the door whenever I get a chance.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago,
Oh.
there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, no.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
It definitely did. And why is that warbling? You think we got off on the wrong foot? She lost an arm. I'm locking her down here and letting her bleed out. Yeah, I think we do that.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds?
If we believe that she will,
She doesn't have a
then she
weapon,
will.
And she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
Nope, we just go. Lock her away, right? Yeah. Because that'd be close the door, right?
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and
Yeah,
quickly
yeah, yeah.
barricading
Okay.
it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Good.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
I agree.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Should be fine that I have this, right?
It isn't long before you start to drift off.
God damn it.
Your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Wait. Okay, so the next thing is wait and venture in, or investigate and then give up. Okay.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Nope, I'm good.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
I'm good.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you
She's
saw.
definitely
and
more
like
of a
something out of a
opportunistic
nightmare.
one.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm
Why don't
going
we
to
lean
break
up
you
against the
apart
door, but...
piece by piece. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It's okay.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No, it doesn't.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep, I guess?
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
I agree with that. So yeah, let's
You
just
put the
go.
princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You
Oh,
jolt awake
boy.
in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Okay,
Where is she?
somewhere.
Thanks
Oh.
for helping me get out of that awful basement.
I did this right?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
I don't know if I did this right. I don't know if I did this
It isn't
right.
all at once.
Did I?
The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet.
I don't know if I did
and
this
then your
right.
legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
Yeah.
But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No.
She steps closer, one silent foot.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. What a shame. If you'd only
So I
let me
just
get out,
died
Your
here.
lungs stop drawing.
I'd say better luck next time.
Yeah, because I didn't get
It
to go
can't be.
investigate.
I'm sorry.
Something
it
doesn't
is.
seem right.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wait, so let's venture or investigate and then give up. Do I? Is that right?
You're on a
Alright,
path.
everyone
in
hold
the
on.
wood.
Huh, okay, I still don't think I did this right. We go.
A warning.
Paranoid. Did I screw this up?
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Okay.
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Chapter are we on? I got no idea. Alright. Alright, doesn't matter. Just enter the basement, I
We should have
guess.
taken the knife. I don't.
Okay, yeah, this definitely doesn't feel right. What if I go back? Oh god, nah. I guess we just continue.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
Yeah, this wasn't the
A
one I
smattering
went
of
to go for.
cobblestones visible against the ink. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. Are you really not going to comment?
'Cause yeah, this, oh. Yeah, nope, I did this wrong. Yep.
Liver, nerves,
Uh,
lungs, liver, nerves.
if I hang out here, does that get me a third one?
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Right?
liver, nerves, heart,
I mean, unless I've done this already.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Um,
heart, lungs.
I don't know. How about I kill you instead? Maybe with the nightmare leave together. I didn't bring the blade.
Poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not.
Ooh.
I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Alright. Am I?
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Okay,
You
so
don't
I've
get the
definitely
chance
seen
to
this.
see what like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your
Damn,
existence
I thought I did that
threads
right.
its way through your mind. No.
Yeah. We got this.
Let me out.
Your existence.
Okay, hold on. Because this wasn't the one I was going for.
You're on a
Yes. Let's see what happened. Do not mourn her. I'm ready to go back. Okay, everything goes dark and I die. Okay. So let's try this one more time. Let's just go to the cabin.
You make your way.
Go back in there.
The interior of the cabin
Okay.
is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the
Well,
floor
either
and
way, I
walls
can
are
just
painted in a fine
Lock her away. So we're going to go through that same thing again. To some degree. But we're going to do a minor change.
The door to the basement.
You must.
Alright, let's talk first. We
Okay.
decide to leave her down here. Keep her locked
That
away.
seems like a pretty good compromise.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs. I thought you were just making a bad joke, but you're actually sent here to kill
Leaving
me.
her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Yeah, sorry, hero.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for
'Cause I think I
both
just
of
need
us
to
if
kill
you'd
her.
help.
The
But
nightmare?
if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Lock her in the basement. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this might have been the thing that I wanted to do. Well, let's retrieve the blade and do what I
You
wanted to
turn
do
back the
initially.
stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave. Fine.
Yes, we can.
Slip these chains. She has to be bluffing, but
So we got the
rush up to
blade.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. You slowly creep down the basement stairs.
Can I examine the
princess
hand?
sat only a moment ago. Is it just me?
Doesn't say. Just wait / venture or investigate and then give up.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Ooh. I don't know.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room.
I don't know if this is gonna be
You don't see
right.
her. Where is she?
Investigate the arm. Okay, so yes, I did want to do that.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
And then we have to give up.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead.
And she's
She
out.
slams the door behind her before you can
This
reach
is
the
where
top
I
of the
wanted to be.
stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Because don't worry, we're going to go back and we're going to slay that specter, but I wanted to see this one really bad.
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor.
Now that I had the
but
opportunity to get it.
I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
With those
Ooh.
parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here,
I wonder,
alone.
if I trade places with her and stay down in the basement, does that mean that everything's fine still?
Can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You
Oof.
don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends.
And we give up. And you
end
with it. Ah, interesting. Even though other times I don't end with it. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Let's just go.
A warning.
Don't worry, you can trust us to get the job done. Okay, so now we proceed to the cabin. Okay, doesn't matter. We have the
interior of
witch,
the
not the
cabin is
beast.
a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need
I
it if you
think I
want to do
need to
this
take
right.
the blade then. Let's just take it.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay
If
the
it doesn't-
princess and save the world without a weapon.
Doesn't matter, I
Well,
guess.
if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. That's not actually a bad idea.
Let's just go.
The door to the basement.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
She must have you confused with someone else. She
No.
seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way.
Nope.
You can't. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud.
She's acting like you two know each other.
Oh, that's pretty sharp.
Yep.
How do you think? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't.
Nah, okay.
But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality.
Okay, so is
even
that
if
the
I'm not a
witch?
part of it. Well, I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
I think so.
Just focus on the task at hand.
I think I give
don't
her the
care
blade.
if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else.
Let's save it. Just in case, because I think I have to, in order to see something new, I think I have to give her the blade, because I didn't do that last
Let's
time.
chat her up a bit first. Don't talk to her. You're just going to...
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
It's fine. Get the sense that you're not happy with me. Didn't do crap to you last time. You're the one that locked me away until I died. I do like that. Oh, I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there is some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of goodwill. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
Oh yeah, I'm serious. Give her the
Now,
blade.
Hold on. We should put this to a vote.
My cat
The blade
is crying
one
at
of
me.
Our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to
No,
her.
no, give
What if
her
she
the
said
blade.
to kill us? I vote no.
Just give her the
As
blade.
do I. I abstain.
Uh-huh.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
That's okay. Give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know
Yeah.
that, right?
Yep, and then
Of
we get to
course.
do this again, and I get to see what happens next.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
There you go.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Because I want to reestablish trust with you.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
She's so cute, though.
She could have
I
gotten
like
out
this
those
one
the
of
whole
her.
Time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Yeah, and because you think that she probably
Luckily
will.
For us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you'd better make it count. She
Okay.
creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Like, it doesn't matter what I do. She's probably gonna kill me anyway.
What do you think happens now?
We leave together? No. If you're like someone I know, you're probably gonna kill me. I mean, either way, I'm set in this path, right?
Oh, hey, that someone is me. And yes, you're right. That is exactly what I would do.
She's always checking in what our perspective is.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
You know me too well.
Yeah, sorry.
The princess grits her teeth, and her cunning gaze once again meets yours. And then
Yep.
she buries the blade in your heart.
Yeah, but she's still cute while she does it.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
No, that's right. I'm sorry.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
Yeah, I know.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You.
Is she gonna feel bad about it now?
The princess
Yeah.
seems to tremble. Her smile fading
Yeah.
quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
She returned the malice and then only to realize it's not as good as she thought.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Sorry, princess.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yes. I mean, well, this is what I wanted to do, though. Well, it wasn't the initial one I wanted to do, but I'm close enough.
You're on a path in the woods. She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
Well, yeah.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
It doesn't matter what we do this
But
time.
the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
Well, yeah, because
I
it's a
guess it
cycle
really
of
doesn't
violence.
matter if she killed us, though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Yeah.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
It's
You know,
fine.
Maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You
Yeah,
are where
no.
I've been listening to you.
Oh, look, you're fine. Just get the cliff notes as you go.
Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
Yeah.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Oh,
Twice,
well,
actually.
yeah, we have more.
Sure. Twice.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and
Yes.
clearly you already know that she's dangerous.
Yep.
So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Yeah, it's okay. This place is different.
Wonderful.
It keeps changing.
If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this
I
seriously.
wonder if he can't
It would
actually
mean your
see
grip
it.
on things is slipping, which in turn likely means her influence
You know,
is spreading.
There's some things he clearly can't see. He just knows how it's supposed to go, how the script's supposed to happen.
Someone's in the know. I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game.
Yes, it's called Slay the Princess.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be.
Because you don't
listen
trust
to her,
us.
Definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Interesting. Anyway, no matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are at the cabin. So let's just go.
It isn't long before
Oh,
you
there's a
find
lot of
yourself at
thorns.
the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone.
I agree with that.
You
Yeah.
talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too.
Uh-huh.
Ignore him. He's just talking for talking's sake. My position
Ah.
is the only one that matters.
No, it doesn't.
Princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world.
You're definitely
You know
right
what
on
you
this
have to
one
do.
part, but on the threat to me part, but that's it. Alright.
The interior of the
Oh.
cabin is hardly an
Poppies?
interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here.
And the
charred
blade's
wood
gone.
still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain.
Huh.
The promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine...
Yep,
Wait,
there it
This
goes.
isn't right.
We
There's
gave it
supposed to
to
be a
her.
pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Because we willingly gave it to her. Every time we willingly give her it, either by killing her with it or whatever, it's never there in the next time.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
She can.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look,
Yeah.
as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon.
Yeah,
It's just the smart thing to do.
I agree with
I
that.
wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Keywords are supposed to.
Of course,
This is
we don't
clearly
get to
how
make
it
a choice
works.
about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
Huh.
Might as well take a look while we can.
Yeah,
There's
scorch.
nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us. You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing? Figures. Well,
Yeah.
seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Also good. Enter the basement. I want to
Step
see
through
her.
the frame of scorched wood
I want to
and
save
make
her.
your way into the darkness
I want to
below.
save as many of like the Act 3 evils as I can without having to kill them.
The stairs to the basement are
It's a
covered in
personal
fine
thing of
layer
mine.
Gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as
Ooh.
if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Because, yeah, whatever I do in this third act doesn't matter, really. It's all about, you know, getting to Act 3. That's what gets us the memory. So my choices in Act 3 of every single one of these doesn't matter. So personally, I want to see what happens if I try to free all of them. Like, I want to see how they react. Because I loved the one where we got stretched into atoms and we were still able to give her empathy and compassion in the end. Oh my god, that was such a good one. So I want to see what else we can get with that.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement,
So they're
you're
aiming
able
us
to brush
there.
past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet.
Yeah.
That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Probably when we go with her, we'll have to come up
I'd
with
say
something.
this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much.
Yeah.
Yet you still want us to keep going. They're only thorns. I'd say getting a
Yeah.
few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, except you have no intention of me getting up and
Her
leaving.
voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles
Oh,
up the stairs.
because cheated and
I
optimist.
can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yep, every time.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want, really. I never really chose to come here. I want to free you, and I mean it. I just want to talk, like really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Yeah. That's fine, though.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth
Ew.
edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Mm.
You step out into what was once a
Oh.
vast open cavern,
We need to
now
save her.
overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
Oh. And she has the blade. Can we cut her out?
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines,
No.
is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
There, see? I told you we gave it to her.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Oh, sweetheart, no. That's not why I'm here. Come on. Let's go home. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? No. I'm not here to laugh at you. I'm here to free you if you let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're making a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence, but you still want to wallow in it. Fine, I guess we leave. No. I'm not here to laugh at you. I'm here to free you if you'll let me. Her consent matters in this, or else she's not going to trust us.
I want to trust you.
I know you do, sweetie.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
It's okay.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Oh, I see. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are, and I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I could say to change your mind? Turn and leave, turn and leave, turn and leave. Yeah, top one.
The princess clutches the blade.
You have
closer
to speak
her
her
chest.
language.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
And you've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Yes, you have. And I'm glad that we're realizing this together. Because this hasn't been healthy. It's an unhealthy cycle. We keep hurting each other. We need to make an active choice to stop doing that. And it's not one single choice to stop hurting each other. It is a constant series of choices that we make to stop hurting one another. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really difficult. And it's going to be a lot of leaving your heart open and bare, sweetheart. But if we want to step forward with this, that's what we're going to have to do. Can I take the blade now? It's always important to ask. Because her consent matters a lot in this, because I've hurt her so much.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm
Come
on
on,
her trembling fingers.
please give me the blade.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the
I'm
effort.
not going for it. I'm not grabbing it.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Oh,
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
she did.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it.
We should free her. What do you
We
think?
free her,
Yeah.
obviously. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been.
Yep.
Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
I agree with that.
Or, hear me out, we slay her.
No.
Right here, right now.
Nope,
She's never
nope,
been
nope.
so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Who cares?
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
I agree with that.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
No.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Oh, you poor thing. Cut her free. Cut her
Yes.
free.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh,
What?
so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
He's an opportunist. What do you
I can
expect?
do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Oh, I hate you.
Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side.
Yeah.
At least that gets him to shut up for a while.
Cheated is so right.
See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions. Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends.
I'm glad for
Take
that.
the blade
Oh,
to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches.
yeah. See, it's going to
relaxing
be a
only
long,
slightly as the
hard,
blade slices
arduous
into the
process.
thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as
Yeah.
if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you?
No.
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
No.
Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Our blade didn't even waver when
Insult
you said
him.
that. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the
So
beginning.
the number of voices are counteracting? Yeah, because it's not just one perspective versus one perspective. It's multiple perspectives. The narrator hasn't had a chance to, pull one over on us. Well, except for the door, but it was a weak amount of power. Like when he shut it on us when we're with the damsel.
The princess
We got her.
falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Look at her.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Of course I did, sweetheart. It's okay. We can go home now. Well, yeah, home. We can go to the Long Quiet now. We can go. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand
Oh.
slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Of course.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
We have a blade.
You're getting desperate, aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
Yeah, you know.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Yeah.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut through the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement
Look how
stairs,
happy
they
she is.
yield.
Yeah, get effed.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without an obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
It's what she did. What matters about her is so much more.
It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted.
I always did like cheated.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
I agree with this.
Finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yeah. And I can see why you didn't trust me at first, because I didn't say anything really. I just up and left and got the blade. And we
Hands
left together.
clasped, two
With
of
the
you
poppies.
Open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
It's H that removes that? Yeah, look at that. She's so happy. I can hear the Long Quiet going in the background, but look at that. Oh,
What do we do now?
you're free.
Where's everything going?
It's okay. You got to see the world for a little bit.
Why is it so cold?
It's okay. You'll warm up in a bit. She's safe now. And the poppies are, well, for a moment, still here. You didn't get the chance to respond. Nor will you ever, so it's time to
She's
leave.
And there's that mirror again.
It's okay. You approach the
This-
mirror.
This doesn't feel it's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
It's okay.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
The voices feel small and distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Yeah, you've unraveled. You find yourself in the Long Quiet once again and proceed to the cabin, where she's waiting for us. Hi.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the Long Quiet. We're supposed to be there.
So, technically we're trapped within me if I'm the Long Quiet.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
The world. There's trees and stars and people, I think. At least they're supposed to be.
There's a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
No. It's okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve.
Oh,
Even
poor
when
thing.
shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I'm so glad. Well, I guess it's time to go back. Ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
And then I'll only have a couple more left to do.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and I die. Yeah. So I do want to specify that the only reason I didn't continue on with
You're
the
on
specter
path in the woods.
was because I thought that it was the den, which is what I was trying to do when I started all of this. And we ended up with the Thorn, which, fantastic. I'm glad that this didn't go the way I thought it was going to. But the only ones that we have left at this point are Apotheosis, the Princess and the Dragon, the Wraith, and the Den. In order to get the Wraith, I would have had to have slayed the Nightmare, but there was no way to kill the Nightmare once I got past the... Once I got past the part where I grabbed the blade. And I couldn't just go back to a save state from before I grabbed the blade. So I'm thinking I might have to make more saves like as I go, so that this way this doesn't happen again. But it wasn't me not wanting to take accountability for my actions. To show you guys what I'm working with here. Oh god, I can't even show you. Because it's behind the thing, and I don't... Yeah, it's behind the thing. Oh, there we go. This is what I'm working with. This up here just kind of talks about what the chapter 3s are. So you need the Spectre or the Nightmare to get the Wraith. And then... Oh, okay. So slay the Spectre, deny possession or abandon, or slay the Nightmare. And what we had there was the Nightmare, and we couldn't slay it. But for the Den, we need to get the Beast, but I've not gotten the Beast. So no blade, retrieve the blade, close the door, wait/venture or investigate, and then give up, which is what I thought I was doing, but then we ended up with the Thorn here, which is the one that we just did. This star here means that it's the end of the first run. So this is my walkthrough. It's a notepad thing that I made myself. But we've done that. So what's left for us, because I couldn't finish this out because I had gotten past the point where I could do this. And thus I couldn't get a new ending. And we're not even getting a new part 2. So I don't want to get perspectives I've already gotten. I want new perspectives. Both for the memories and also for the princess. Because this is what our memories look like now. I'm missing one? Right? The Wild, the Thorn. Okay, yeah, there we go. Because, yeah, I was basing all of this off of the names that these get when you're done. So we do have 4 more left and only 2 of these. But these 2 are harder because I've never gotten either the Beast nor the Tower. So I gotta figure that out. But what's left of the ones that we have seen... If I pull this back up... So I did do the Thorn, so I can get rid of that from my list. So then what that means for us is I still have the Princess and the Dragon, the Apotheosis, which I won't be able to do because I need to get the Adversary again. So I gotta do that on the next run anyway. I can do this one. Refuse the good ending, let her possess you, and then kill yourself. That might be our next one, but this one I can easily get back to. This one was a little difficult, and I can't figure out how to get this one, so I gotta spend some time thinking on it. But yeah, so I figured I'd show transparency of what I'm planning to do and why I'm doing it in the way that I'm doing it, because I'm just trying to follow this script that doesn't spoil anything for me, it just tells me what choice I need to make. But that's all the time we've got for this episode, so take care, everybody.